one of the hallmarks of the Carlton outfit, Zach Tuohy, since he's come into the team, and he was part of the outfit that was able to get over the top of Brisbane last night. Zach, Peter Donegan here with Liam Pickering. Thanks for your time. Well done on the win last night.
Yeah, cheers. Thanks, guys.
Are you a fish and chip eater, just off the top?
I was before I got drafted, but those days are well and truly gone.
Was that your favourite junk food? If you could eat junk food with impunity and forget about all the dietitians and everything, what would be your junk food of choice that you would eat?
Yeah, it actually genuinely was fish and chips.
Yeah.
It was, had it every day for lunch in school. And yeah.
Absolutely with you on that one.
We're a bit flat in here today, Zach, when we heard that the MCG had dished up fish and chips, and we haven't got anything of the sort. Hey, mate, well done last night. That was a tough night. That was a tough game. They actually came at you all night, Brisbane.
Yeah, it was. Look, we knew it was going to be, especially coming off the back of a good win last week for those boys. They came at us hard in the second quarter and really got on top of us and just smashed us. So it was good. It was good to come out in the second half and respond and eventually come away with the win.
Yeah, it was also some real positives with Jared Waite. We know he was a little bit undisciplined and missed the game before, and Mick Moldhouse wasn't all that thrilled with his sitting on the sidelines in that game. But certainly the effort last night by Waite was terrific. I think he took 14 marks in the finish.
Yeah, look, he's just such a powerful leading target, and I mean when he gets up early and just hangs there, and he's just such good hands. And yeah, look, we need him in the side. It's no secret how good a player he is and how important he is for us. And last night was just testament to that.
Zach, how are you going with the game plan, the new game plan from Mick Moldhouse? Is it a radical departure from Brett Ratton's game plan? Is it something that's taking time to bed in, or do you think you're getting hold of it pretty quickly?
Yeah, look, we're still just playing football. It's not. He hasn't reinvented the wheel. Yes, there are. There's obvious differences, but yeah, no, I feel I've grasped it pretty quick. I think most of the boys have, and although we had a slow start to the year, to be honest, I think that was more to do with the players just not performing. So now, look, we're starting to get a bit more confidence, and hopefully can improve going forward.
And how do you find him as a man? He's a very powerful figure, as a few of the young journos have discovered in media conferences. What about from the player's point of view? How do you find him as a man with all of that experience? And he's a father figure in a lot of ways to a lot of the players that he's had under his care.
He does have a bit of an aura about him, especially the first time you meet him and you see him. He's a big personality and he's a big figure. But to be honest, I've been really surprised with just how kind of controlled and approachable he is. I think some guys in the media paint him out to be a bit more of a kind of tough guy than he is. He's really good. I have to say he's at his most animated when he's out in the ground. So that's probably the only time a lot of people see him. But he's just a good guy. He's very easy to talk to, and he's certainly helped me out massively since he's come to the club.
In the last month, you've played some decent footy. The only real blip on the radar was the St Kilda game, but the rest of the time you've been workmanlike as a team, more so than being at your very best at this early stage of the year.
Yeah. Look, the St Kilda game was a bit of a blip, but they are a good side, and they'll beat a lot of teams this year. That's no doubt about that. But like I said, I don't think the game plan, learning the game plan, is much of an excuse, but there is still changes to the previous regime, and they can take a little bit of time. So hopefully we can keep the form from the last kind of month or so, keep it going and not drop off like we have done.
Zach, we can still hear the Irish twinge in your voice, or the twang in your voice. Now, when you go home or when you speak to the Irish people, do they say to you, "Oh, you've got the Aussie accent now"?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I can't win. I get teased here for my accent, and then I get teased when I go back home. So yeah, no, I'll have to put on an Irish accent.
Now, is it true that you're actually looking at getting Australian citizenship?
Yeah. It's going to take a couple of years, but yeah, potentially.
And so you see the rest of your life being in Melbourne?
I sure do. I tell you, we've got a lovely city here, and a great game, and a club that I want to be a part of for a long time. And the best way of doing that is just to jump in and pretend I'm one of you guys.
Yeah, well, you come from a beautiful part of the world in Ireland, but you're right, we're very lucky. Sometimes we take it for granted, and for those of us who travel a fair bit, when you come back to this city, you realise just how good it is.
Yes, I agree.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Zach, thanks for your time. Well done last night. We wish you the best with citizenship, with Mick Malthouse, and with talking to dietitians into letting you have fish and chips every now and then.
Cheers. Thanks, guys.